There's been a lot of feature requests from our customers, and also there have been things that we've been wanting to add to Donation Store for a very long time. Version 2.3 is the newest update to Donation Store, and it comes with a huge list of features. This video will give an overview of those features, and also a demo of them. Hi, my name is Mark Barrett, and I'm the owner and lead developer at Donation Store. I'm really excited for version 2.3, and I can't wait to show you what it has to offer. This video is intended to be a little less formal than the install video previously posted here on YouTube. I have the whole changelog here, but because it is so long, we might not get to cover it all. However, here are the main points that we will cover, and also, when it is released, a blog post will show all of the changes, plus they will be available in the licenses section of your account, along with the instructions on how to update. So a quick summary, we're going to look at global commands, required packages, user and groups have been completely overhauled with the addition of groups. Modules have also been overhauled, and new documentation represents how you can customize them. We've added loyalty rewards and also recommended packages. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to show you is packages. So packages have kind of been refreshed in version 2.3. So as you can see, there's a move icon here with the arrows. An example of one thing that we've added, or I've added, is the ability to move packages around like that. So you can see they're actually moving 1, 3, 2, and if I refresh, you can see that they stay in that order. You can also move categories up and down like that, and that will actually affect the order of the categories on your web store. So if this is first, obviously this is a subcategory, but if it wasn't, that would be second, and then the same goes for packages as well. Speaking of packages, if you create a new package, you can see when we go down to category here, this has kind of been refreshed. So if there's a category that's a parent, it will show itself and the children underneath it. If it's not, it'll just show it as a category on its own. And then also the same has been applied to required packages. So as you can see, these products are part of this category, and this product is part of this category. So now you can tell which products are from what categories. And also only require one package. So originally, if you added 2 packages to your cart, you would need both of these purchased to be able to buy this package. But now if you enable only require one package, you only need one package to be able to buy this package. So that's pretty much it for packages. The next thing to note is the global commands. So they've been given a bit of an update. So originally, if there was a global command and a person purchased a package for, let's say, 2 or 3 different servers, it would be added to all 3 of those servers. But now, if you create a global command, you can now see that there's a few more options, most notably servers. So how this works is if you have 3 servers listed here, let's say server 1, 2, and 3, if server 2 and 3 are listed as servers to execute a particular package on, those are the 2 servers that will receive this command. There's also 2 other options, execute when price above and execute when price below. So just as it says, if the cart total is above this, it'll add it, and if it's not, it won't, and if it's below this, then it will add it, and if not, it won't. So that's pretty much it for global commands. The next feature is a brand new feature to Donation Store. It's called loyalty rewards. So loyalty rewards are a type of discount. You can find them over here. And you can just think of a loyalty reward as, you know, if you go to a coffee shop and you get a loyalty card that says if you buy 10 coffees, you get your 11th for free or something. It's very similar to that. So when you create a loyalty reward, you can specify some values. So you can say when a user spends a certain amount, or when a user has made a certain number of purchases. So when they spend a certain amount, whether that be €50, €100, whatever, then you can give them the loyalty reward. You specify that amount here. Or when a user has made a number of purchases. So if you want to reward the user, maybe when they've made their 10th purchase or something like that, you would choose that and put the value right there. The next bit is repeat reward. So if you have this set to only once, once this condition is met only once, it will give them the reward. However, if you have it every time, that means that every time this condition is met, they will be given the reward. And then you can choose the reward itself. So it can be a coupon or a gift card. If you choose coupon, it will then take a coupon that you've defined in your coupons section and use that as a template to create a new coupon with a different code. It'll automatically generate that code, and we'll send it out to the user. You can also choose gift card and a gift card amount. So let's say 5 or something, it'll create a €5 gift card or whatever your currency is at that time, and it'll send it out to the user. The next part is email note. So you can use these email variables, which will be part of the email that gets sent to the user when they receive their loyalty reward. So you can use their name, the event, the amount, the number, or if it's a gift card, the gift card number, the gift card amount, the coupon code if it's a coupon, the coupon discount, and also the coupon amount and percentage. So that's pretty much it for the setup for loyalty rewards. However, if you actually go into a loyalty reward and click view reward, you can see it has the information we've set. So €100 when they've spent that, only trigger this once and create them a coupon from this coupon as a template and use this email note. So as you can see, it'll inject whatever the customer's name is, and also it'll inject the coupon discount percentage, which whatever it is, 20%. Something I am missing here, which you should put in, is the coupon code, or else they won't be able to use the coupon because they don't know the code. Down here you can see the loyalty reward history, so you can see the customer, the date that this happened. So this payment right here triggered this loyalty reward to be gifted at this time, at this date, and it created this coupon and sent it to them. So if you click here, you can see it's probably in there somewhere. What is it? GR. Yeah, it's this one. So that's pretty much it for loyalty rewards. We'll move on to the next thing. The next thing we're going to look at is groups and users. So groups were suggested and recommended to be added, and I think they're a great addition. As you can see, we already have an admin group, but we can add our own group, which we will. As you can see, when we click create group, the permissions system has kind of been overhauled since the last time. It makes a lot more sense where you have your view, create, edit, and delete permissions, and you can just select them as you go. So let me just put in moderators, and let's say we want them to be able to view, create, edit, and delete packages, but we also want them to be able to do all that with pages, banned users, and taxes. Well, we can click here and it will add all of them in that row, and let's say we want to let them, I don't know, view payments as well, and edit and create and delete them. So we click submit, and as you can see, it's created the new group moderators. If I click edit group, you can see those permissions are still all set. And groups are great on their own, but what makes them really good is if I click into users now, you can see that I have Mark and Marcus, 2 users. You can see this top one is a super user, so we're going to ignore that for the moment. But you can see the bottom one is just in the admins group. If I wanted to make a moderator, we can just call it moderator person, and I don't know, let's just call it example. That's an email, sorry, moderator person at example.com. And let's just give them coupons and save. You can see now it'll create this user down here, and it'll send an email off just to create the account just as it normally was before version 2.3. But now what we can do is we can add and remove users from groups. So we can click moderator and then click modify users group, and now we can see that person is now part of the moderators group. And groups and permissions work in the same way as most other applications. If this person, for example, is added to the moderators group, they inherit all of the permissions from that group. And if they have their own permissions, which this person does, which is the coupons permission, that the group doesn't, they'll still retain that in their permissions. So that's pretty much it for users and groups. So the next new feature with Donation Store version 2.3 is recommended packages. So recommended packages are a way for you to upsell and cross-sell packages on your web store. And when you come here, it'll ask you to do some initial setup. You can just click edit setup, and I can show you some of the stuff it will ask you for. What title you want to put above your recommended packages, and also what you want to display below the discount on the package. So this will become a little bit more clear in a second, but I'll just go back and show you some of the settings and details. So as I showed you, these are the 2 values you can set, and you can access recommended packages by going to the packages drop down on the left hand side. So you can create a recommended package, And the first option is the package to recommend. So if I want to sell more of a certain package, let's say I want to sell more of product 2, I can say I want to recommend this product when a certain other product is in the cart. So what is a good thing to recommend with product 2? Let's say example product 1. So the way it is now, it'll just recommend the product, but what we can also do is offer a discount when a particular package is recommended. So let's say this is an expensive package and this is not so expensive package, but they go well together, maybe virtual currency or whatever. You can then say, okay, well, I want to give them maybe 5% off, which you can do by just putting that there and click submit. And you can see it's created this one here, which offers 5% off. So I'm going to delete this one just for the purposes of this video. And as you can see, you can click view information on a recommended package and you can see clicks, and the clicks are the number of times that this package has actually been added to the cart as a result of being a recommended package, and impressions is how many times this package has actually been recommended to a customer. So if I want to show you what this looks like, I can just go to store.empty toolbox. And as you can see right now, I already have this other category package, which is the one here, when packaging cart, in my cart. And because of that, you can see it's now recommending me this other package, which is example 2, which is this one here. And it has a default price of €10. But because I have a discount set for it, I can click buy, but it also says that there's 10% off with your current cart. I can click buy, this pops up, and it says that the discount is applied at checkout. When you add to cart, you can see we get redirected and come back. It'll take 10% off that price and add it to the cart, and it's no longer recommended because it is in the cart. So just like adding a cart to any category, or to your cart with variables or any sort of information like servers or anything like that, or letting the customer choose how much they want to pay, that can all happen. You'll get redirected there before it gets added to the cart. So that's pretty much recommended packages. And as you see, if I refresh here now, let me just refresh, you can see that we've gone up by a click because it's been added to the cart. So that's pretty much it for recommended packages. So the final thing I want to show you with version 2.3 is how modules and templates have kind of been a bit refreshed with the new update. So originally, if you wanted to render a module, a lot of the HTML and all that kind of stuff would be returned from a Python function, meaning that you have very little control over how it looks or how it's laid out. So that's changed in this update. Instead of doing it all in a Python function, each module now has its own template, as you can see down here. So on the home page, I'm looping through each module and I'm calling the template filter on that module. This means that for this given module, render this template. Now, as I said, each module has its own template, and that's in the form of a HTML file. So in the modules folder within your store's template, you can see these files, and they're HTML files. And at the top, you can see gift card balance module, which is us calling the gift card balance module function, passing the module into it, and returning this gift card balance dictionary back. We can then access fields on this gift card balance dictionary. As you can see down here, we can get the start balance, the current balance, and whatever. So you can completely customize this. If I click on the gift card balance module, you can see it actually brings me to the gift card balance function. This file is good because you can edit it and you can, add your own custom stuff. However, for the default modules, I would advise you just leaving them as they are. If, however, you decide you want to make your own custom module, you can do that pretty easily. So all you have to do is go down to the bottom or wherever you want and type in register simple tag. You can choose to take context if you want or not, it's up to you. And you can say def my custom tag. And you can just say, let's say print hello world. Now if I go back to my module, you can see I can call that by just typing in my custom tag, and it will do any processing that you need. If I want to assign the result of this to a variable, I can say return hello world. You can then say as result. And then I can type result like that, and it will return whatever values here. So that's pretty much how modules have kind of been updated. So you can add any Python functionality to your front-end web store by making these custom modules. And as always, we have some documentation to go with this. I've spent a lot of time trying to make it as easy to understand. So this is the default modules documentation. So this is for the default ones like featured package, gift card amount, etc. And you can read through all of that. But there's also a custom modules, which goes through how you can create your own custom modules, as I showed you in the code there. There's another new document, which is template tags. So this is for theme developers. If you've looked before, there is actually some built-in template tags, like is logged in, get user, check for sale, all that kind of stuff, that are built into the actual code. I can show you an example would be here, get add to cart buttons. And originally, like the modules, a lot of this rendering would happen in the Python functions, but now it's changed and it's updated so that you get values back and then you can display them whichever way you want. So if you're looking how to customize this kind of stuff and you're curious, just come on over here and read this. I spent some time trying to make this as easy as possible to understand. So that's pretty much it for the modules, and as always, as I said at the start of this video, there's quite a lot of stuff I didn't cover here. There will be a link in the bottom to a blog post that will go through the entire changelog, but as always, if you need any help or you want some support or you want to talk to me, you can just visit me on the Discord or you can email me at mark@donationstore.net. So that's pretty much it for version 2.3. Thanks for listening.